You know that feeling, right? You walk into a room and just completely blank on why you're there? Or you're in the middle of a sentence and the perfect word just vanishes. We call it brain fog, and for a long time, we've just blamed it on getting older or being stressed out. But what if I told you it's often a sign of a very specific biological issue, one that you can actually fix? Well, we're going to break down exactly what's going on inside your brain, and more importantly, what you can do about it.
So, if you're stuck in that mental quicksand, if you're feeling foggy and forgetful, you are definitely not alone. And let's get one thing straight. This isn't just some vague feeling. We're talking about real symptoms that can mess with your whole day. For the longest time, if you went to a doctor complaining about brain fog, you might have been told, "Oh, it's all in your head." And, well, they were kind of half right. It is in your head, but not in the way they meant. We now know this isn't some psychological thing, it's a massive biological problem a lot of people are facing. And this is what it actually feels like, right? The constant lack of focus, that feeling of being mentally drained, the forgetfulness. But here's the most important part. These aren't a bunch of separate problems. Nope, they're all symptoms, all pointing back to one single hidden enemy lurking in your body.
So if it's not just getting older, then what on earth is it? Well, we need to talk about a compound you've probably never even heard of, but it could be quietly causing all this chaos inside your head. Its name is homocysteine, and you can think of it as the secret villain in this whole story. So what is this stuff? Okay, homocysteine is a totally normal amino acid. In normal amounts, it's fine. But when the levels get too high, it basically turns toxic. It gets inflammatory and it starts attacking the super delicate lining of your blood vessels, and that includes the critical network that feeds your brain.
And this is where it gets really serious. High homocysteine isn't a small problem. Studies link it directly to your brain aging faster. It can even punch holes in your blood-brain barrier. That's a security guard that's supposed to protect your brain from toxins. When that guard is down, it's like leaving the front door to your brain wide open for trouble. Okay, so how exactly does this homocysteine do so much damage? To get that, we need to look at the actual wiring of your brain cells and the special protective coating that surrounds that wiring. It's called the myelin sheath.
This is the perfect analogy. Every single one of your brain's neurons has this long cable called an axon that zaps electrical signals around. The myelin sheath is the fatty insulation wrapped around that cable. It's what lets the signal travel super fast and clean. When that insulation gets worn down or damaged, the signal slows down, it gets fuzzy, or it just shorts out completely. That feeling is brain fog. It's a bad connection.
And it all happens in this predictable, terrible domino effect. It starts with something so simple, a deficiency in one single vitamin, vitamin B12. Without enough B12, your body can't keep homocysteine in check, so its levels shoot up. Then that extra homocysteine starts to eat away at the myelin sheath. And once that insulation is gone, your brain signals slow to a crawl.
But here is the really good news. If a B12 deficiency is what kicks this whole mess off, then guess what? Restoring your B12 levels can stop it cold. This one vitamin is the hero of our story. It's the key to getting homocysteine under control and protecting that all-important insulation for your brain's wiring.
And B12 is not a one-trick pony. Not at all. Besides wrangling homocysteine, it's also essential for actually building and maintaining the myelin sheath itself. Plus, it's a crucial helper for creating neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, the chemicals that control your mood and focus. It really is a powerhouse for your brain.
Okay, the theory is great, but what can you actually do? Let's get practical. Here is a simple, straightforward plan you can use to get your B12 levels back where they need to be and start clearing out that brain fog.
First things first, and this is absolutely critical, not all B12 is the same. When you're looking at a supplement bottle, you need to look for one word, methylcobalamin. That's the good stuff. It's the natural form your body can use right away. The other common one you'll see is cyanocobalamin. It's cheap, it's synthetic, your body doesn't absorb it well, and get this, it actually releases a tiny bit of cyanide when your body processes it. Just avoid it.
Next up, how much do you actually need? Well, for a real cognitive boost and to keep your brain healthy, the science points to a daily dose of 1,000 micrograms. That's the same as 1 milligram. It's a safe and super effective dose to get your levels back up and keep that homocysteine in check. And finally, you don't have to just guess if this is working. You can measure it. The next time you're getting blood work done, just ask your doctor, "Hey, can you add a homocysteine test to that?" This gives you a hard number, a real biomarker, so you can track your progress and really take control of your own brain health.
So, as we wrap this up, I just want to leave you with this one question. After everything we've talked about, the frustrating fog, this hidden enemy in our blood, and the simple, powerful fix, you just have to ask yourself, could that feeling of mental exhaustion and forgetfulness really be caused by a simple vitamin deficiency holding your brain hostage? The evidence is pretty clear that for so many of us, this might just be the answer we've been searching for.